Sixth part of Love of a Rich Businessman, but you did not know that he is a author point of view. Taehyung spent that day with you and your mother. His every act was the proof that he was very normal. You felt guilty for thinking that what Emma said can be true. Taehyung, princess? You hummed. Taehyung, I want to announce our relation. He looked at your mother and she nodded. Jan, but I think it would be so awkward in office. Taehyung, our staff is very cooperative. You will not face any judgment. Your mother, don't think too much, Jan. He had her support. Taehyung, she always does that. You pouted that he and it made you blush so hard. Your mother was also there. Ta, so what do you say? Slapped on his arm when your mother excused and went to her room. Taehyung, what? Jan, you are so shameless. He pulled you closer and in his arm. Jan, why you always do this? Taehyung, do what? He asked while you more. Jan, pulling me closer. You just had hour in front of my mom. That was very embarrassing for me. Taehyung, first he laughed. Da, you called that. Your glares controlled his laugh. Taehyung, really sorry, but princess, that was not the passion that I want to show for our every first moment. His deep voice played with your heartbeat, and his gaze was on you. That made you scream. Jan, you are making me nervous. Taehyung, then let me do more. You can see the dark plans in his eyes, but he stopped himself because he did not want you to feel uncomfortable. Taehyung, come to office tomorrow. You nodded. You were back to being cheerful and lively girl. Ryan came in when you were setting things on Taehyung's table. Ryan, hey, Hank is not here. Jan, he is little late. Ryan, I see. Air was awkward as he decided to wait there and took a seat. Ryan, now you two work together. You noticed how he sadly mumbled that. Ryan, I am really sorry for how mom behaved that day. He was now focused on you. Ryan, she and Hank always had issues, and so, Jan, what about you? He smiled. There was something intimidating in him when he walked to you. Ryan, he is my elder brother, Jan. Jan, then why that day you said that he has issues? He can see that you trust Taehyung. Ryan, I cannot deny the fact, and I never had any bad intentions for you. In fact, I believe that you are a very innocent girl who can be easily trapped. You frowned. Jan, don't you dare. He held your finger that you pointed towards him. Ryan, relax. I am sure you must have thought that I called you dumb. He was again smiling. Ryan, how can I say that? You are such an intelligent and very beautiful. They had turned towards the door, where Taehyung just entered. His gaze made you pull back your hand. Ryan, hang. You moved to Taehyung, who was glaring at Ryan as if he will pound over him. Yan, ta. He slammed you against himself. His arm was around you. Taehyung, will you now excuse us? He glared at Ryan, who was staring at you longingly. Ryan, I came to discuss some points. Yan, Taehyung, please let go. We are in office. You said very softly, as you did want to provoke him, because you knew that he does not like it when you push him away. Taehyung, you should know your place, Ryan. Why would I discuss anything with you? His tone was more offensive than the words Ryan had said for him. Yan, Ta, you should not talk like this. Taehyung, you are taking his side. Looking down at you, he snapped. Yan, I just, you care for him more than me, huh? You felt he just needed a reason to start with Ryan. Ryan, talk nicely with her, Hank. You can see that he pushed his last button. Taehyung, you tried to hold him, but letting you go, he marched to Ryan, and one punch threw him away. Jan, Taehyung. Cole was very fast to barge in and stopped his boss, but till then, he had wounded Ryan enough. Taehyung, don't you dare to talk to her again. She is mine. Being held by Cole, he yelled like an enraged beast. You wanted to help Ryan to stand, but Taehyung's anger scared you. Soon Emma arrived and ran to her son. That was Emma. Ryan, my son. He stood on his feet. Ryan, I don't understand why you hate me, Hank. Taehyung, get lost. Emma, you get lost from our lives. She yelled back. Emma, because of you, we cannot have a day of peace. What, huh? Will you hit me too? Ryan, Mom, don't. Emma, or will you kill me? Taehyung, yeah, his eyes dangerously dark. You stepped back as you never saw him like that. Cole, ma'am, please, leave. Emma, give him his meds on time so that his monster does not attack on people. Ryan pulled her out, and before leaving, he passed her a look asking if you still disagree with him. Cole, sir, please calm down. Taehyung was shivering and was drenched in sweat. Cole, Miss Yan, please get me the box from his drawer. With shaky hands, you obeyed and gave him the box that had his meds. Many questions was raising in your head. Cole dragged him to the couch, gave him his medicine, and he soon drifted to sleep. You left his office. Instead of going to home, you came with Lara, and Ethan also joined you too. They had also got a few glimpses of what happened in office. Ethan, that was very intense. Lara, if he takes meds, then is he really a... You decided to not tell them about him cutting his hand. Jan, Cole said that he had issues in managing his anger. Nothing serious. Ethan, well, after today's incident, it's pretty serious. Lara, will you confront him about this? Jan, will he open up? Ethan, I don't think so. The way he is obsessed with you, he must be scared to tell you anything that could take you away from him. You had no doubts in his obsession. Lara, so can you decide to leave him for this? Feeling was strong when your heart drawn. Jan, I love him. That was the answer. You love him and you did not want to leave. Ethan came with you to drop you home. You offered him for a coffee when he stepped out of car with you. Ethan, next time. You nodded and were going inside, but he held your hand. Ethan, um, sorry. Jan, it's okay. Ethan, just wanted to say, make him comfortable enough that he shares his flaws with you. It's not love if you only want to see beauty in your partner. You felt like he showed you a very clear way. Jan, thanks, Ethan. You gave him a quick hug. He left in his car. Your eyes fell on another car. Opening the door, Taehyung came out of it. You saw his gaze following Ethan's car. Jan, Taehyung, slamming the door with a loud thud. He was now heading to you. Cole told you that he will be stable till next morning. Then how he was there. Taehyung, dear princess. His voice more thick than ever. Jan, how are you now? You stuttered. His aura was more dark than night, and suddenly you felt very scared. Taehyung, why? I am not sick. He didn't tell you, he warned. You gulped when he again looked at the road from where Ethan left. Jan, he came to drop me. Lara was also with us. He groaned when you stepped back and moved Taehyung, stop, Yan. Yan, I should go. We will talk tomorrow. Fear tightened around your heart. Adrenaline rushed and you ran. But next moment, you were in his hold. Taehyung, why running away, huh? You also did not know that. You didn't contact him, and now he saw you with Ethan. It all summed up so negatively in his head. Taehyung, did not I warn you to never move away when I come closer? His voice and touch, both were terrifying. If after losing control he can hurt his brother, then you were afraid of what he can do with you. Yeah, please let go. Taehyung, never, never in my life. Your heart sank when he lifted you and walked to his car. To be continued, please press the like button if you like it and do these little things really makes me happy. Share your guesses and thoughts on this part. Thanks for watching this and love you all.